Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Medabots Rokusho. The last part we finished our time travel shenanigans down at the Teodan Kingdom, and now we're back our own time for our next heat of Medalink battles. And this has the most that we've seen to date, so let's get right on into it. On the bottom left we got Spumoni back from the Row Battle Tournament with his Aurora Queens, still very low armor, very easy fights. On the bottom right we have the Hopstar and the Samurai team from way back in the market. On the top right we have Prince Kira. I still recommend kind of defend parts like the Keen for that fight just because it makes the Red Matadors that much easier since they haven't changed at all since the Row Battle Tournament. On the top left, we somehow have Margarita. I don't get how the hell she's here, but she is. And her Utopians are still very easy. Anti-air parts are the way to go with that fight. Speed up theme for this, by the way, is the Metal Battle theme from Smash Bros. Melee. In fact, both speed up themes from this part are from Smash Bros. Melee, which, really good soundtrack. If I recall, this is the only round of Medalink battles that doesn't have any new fights whatsoever, because even the next one has a couple new fights. Now on the bottom left, we're fighting against Shandy once again, and on the bottom right, oh no, bottom left we're fighting Shandy, bottom right we're fighting against the Select 3 once again, which, well, no, we've already seen that enough times. In fact, this is probably going to be the last time we see the footage of it in the game, because I'm tired of you. Nothing too bad this Medalink round, although some of the fights can still take a while, like the King Pharaoh fight took me a while in particular. But overall, we've seen harder fights in the game. These are just refights. Kind of like a boss rush, honestly. And that's all I have to say about it. I do kind of like the concept of the Medalink, but I really do wish they'd sparsed the fights out a bit more throughout the game. Because having to do 6 fights in a row like this is annoying, to put it bluntly. However, even after you do all those, there's still one more thing we have to do. Head over to the top right terminal, and guess who we're fighting once again? Miss Nay and her Elementals team. The other speed-up theme for this part is the Fire Emblem theme from Smash Bros. Melee, which I really also love this track. Fire Emblem soundtracks are generally fantastic, to be fair, though. And as usual, the Elementals are really easy. Anti-sea/anti-air parts, depending on your version. And that's all you have to do, because it'll go down pretty quickly after that. I really do question why they don't change up teams a bit more often in terms of the parts that you can face. Like, the way I probably would have handled getting this game's version exclusives is have it that you can only get the parts of the exclusive in the other versions. You can still fight them, you know what I mean? Like, have us be able to fight Aqua Crown, just not get the parts. That would have made things a bit more interesting and varied. Either way, let's head on home so we can change our clothes after being bathed in sewer water for God knows how long. Iki, you smell! Go to your room and change your clothes on the double. You can't go on a date smelling like that. Huh? What? Did you say date? Never mind now. Go change your clothes. Your clothes are under your bed. Okay, apparently we have a date. Do you still think we smell bad? Salty, were you a good doggy? The dog still thinks we smell fine. But change of clothes is under here. There they are. Okay, time to change. It's the same clothes, but who's really gonna notice? By the way, what did Mom mean about a date? I better go ask her. Yeah, because we don't go on dates, we're too young. That's better, now hurry on your way. You're supposed to be in front of the Bonaparte statue, right? Hold on, Mom. What's this date stuff you keep talking about? I don't remember any date. Are you trying to hide something from your mother? No reason to be shy now. It's not good to make a girl wait. Now off you go, in front of the Bonaparte statue. I'm pretty sure that the Select Corps has that place blockaded. I don't think Erica's at her house now, but I better go over and double check anyway. Okay, now the way that this sequence goes on depends on whether or not you're on the cat or metal quests. I'll go into more detail about that after we talk to Erica about this, because she has to know something about what's going on, right? Also, I gave myself way too much time to explain this. Wait, there's no Erica here. Oh, Iki, if you're looking for Erica, she's out after one of her scoops again, I imagined. Isn't she Medaropolis? It had nothing to do with Erica, so that means... I'm worried about Karen. I've got to go make sure she's okay. If you were on the cat metal quest, you'd be going to the Bonaparte statue now because her mother would tell you that she's waiting for you over there. But since I'm on the metal quest, let's go check on Karen. I do believe you have to check on Karen no matter what, but it's good to go do it anyway now. Also, skipping row battles with the mini wheel S really makes this place go by quickly. Let's check the intercom, though, I suppose, since we're over here. It's Karen's intercom. Push it? Yep. Yes, the June, my residence. It's Iki. Is Karen around? Please wait a moment. Iki? Yeah, how do you do? Let's dispense with the formalities. I've heard a lot about you from Karen. That's so. Is Karen around? That's kind of strange. Karen got your invitation and ran off to meet you in front of the station. She was very happy. What? It would be best if you hurry to go meet her. Have a good time. Someone used my name to call Karen out somewhere. Who? For what? Something is definitely going on. I have to get to the square by the station. If you were on the cat metal quest, you'd be over there by now, but if for some reason you've screwed up on either quest and you're technically on neither, both girls will have been called out to the square. But since I'm on the metal quest, which I'm getting really tired of saying that, by the way, Karen is the one who's called out. There's only an Erica here. Erica, where were you? You didn't know? I went to the secret hideout and I argued desperately with the select court. That really burns me. I see. After all that, you couldn't get in. By the way, Erica, you didn't see Karen around here, did you? Karen? Like I would know. I argued desperately with the select corps. I told them I don't care if I get an earthquake were to hit. I need to... Erica, why? Ah, what the... What the... There doesn't seem to be anything wrong. What the heck is that? Oh god, he's looking at me. It's a bird! It's a plane! Oh, don't do this. It's a rubber-rubbo. No, it's a flying fortress. Fiyun.
Listen, everyone. This town is now under my control. Everyone will bow before me.
That voice. It's Dr. Armond. What in the world is going on?
Are you listening to me, Iki?
What? Me?
I'm taking your precious girl from you. If you want her back, come and get her.
What did you say? What's going on here? Koji, Karen vanished and then Dr. Armond's with the... What is that? Iki, tell me what's going on. What the heck is that? I don't know, but if Dr. Armond's over there, maybe Karen is there too. Don't mess with me. Wait, Koji! It's my fault. It's all my fault Karen was kidnapped, so I'll be the one who brings her back. I have to be the one to do it. Iki. Fine, do whatever you want. But promise me you'll save Karen. If you break that promise. I know. I promise I'll bring Karen back. Or die trying. Bit heavy there for a kid's game there, Iki. Don't forget what you said. That was so cool just now. I'm a little jealous. Erica, I know how hard you worked to get to this point. You know, I'm always behind you no matter what. A hero can't lose, you know? How am I gonna get all the way over there? Something like this calls for Dr. Aki. Or the Medabots Corporation? Well, I'd better go find out. You can head over to the corporation, but they just tell you to go to Dr. Aki anyway, so I'm gonna head over there. But first, all around Medaropolis now, there are air Medabots you can fight in all 4 screens as far as I can recall, but I usually only fight them in the left 2 because that's the way back to Riverview City. The teams are all the exact same, though. There's the Phoenix, the Paradiver, and in some of them, not all of them, they have the Dragonfly Medabot as well. I'm only showing this one fight off because I wanted to explain that whole thing. Other than that, this entire section's pretty vanilla. You don't even have to fight all of them. They're mostly just there for extra experience points. I'm doing it anyway, but you don't have to. Anti-air parts are very recommendable because obviously you'll be taking them all out really, really easily. But you only really need one set of them. The only Medabot you really have to look out for as well between those 3 that potential team members is the Dragonfly because press is still very dangerous. Melt can be kind of annoying, but overall, there's worse things you could have at this point. Napalm's also pretty good just because you get a pretty decent hit chance. And that's all I have to say about this. In fact, I'm surprised I didn't speed this fight up because mind you, I think it's because it was also overall just a very short fight. I'm actually very inconsistent about how I go about speeding up fights in this game. I wanted to make sure it was at a point where I could explain everything I needed to do about the fight, but also get it done in a timely manner. Generally, I tried to do it at least a minute to a minute and a half after the fight started. But, things are weird. But, yeah, at least it looks like we finally got our main villain trying to do stuff. Honestly, let's be honest, everyone saw Dr. Armond being a villain coming. There's a reason I made him Dr. Wily's voice. Or I gave him Dr. Wily's voice. Now let's get on the Mini-S vehicle and just go around destroying air Medabots. You really don't need to do this. I'm just doing this because it makes me feel better, and plus, experience points are good. I think I got about 2 levels each for my main 3 out of these. So that's pretty good. If I recall, the only 2 that don't have a Dragonfly are the first one and that one I just fought there, actually. All the others have them. So, yay. I do believe they intentionally put some in your way, though, so you have to fight them no matter what. Like these 2 here. And I think there's some in front of the Medabots Corporation, so if you're going on your way to do that, you're going to need to fight some things. And this is just me going out of my way because there's one cutscene over here. Huh. What are these things? They just fell out of the sky and are started bugging me. And are started bugging me. Wow, I'm good at this. You okay, Koji? Man, what are those things? They just come out of the sky. This has got to be the work of Dr. Armond. What a troublesome old man. Go to the Medabot Research Center and see if you can find a way to stop him. I'll be fine here without you. Okay. So now let's head on over to the Medabot Research Center. There aren't any air Medabots in Riverview City. They're only in Medaropolis, thankfully. So let's head on over and talk to Dr. Aki. Oh, Iki, you've come. Ew. We've got a big problem. One of my friends was kidnapped by this old guy called Dr. Armond. I can't go there to help her, but I have to get there. Calm down, Iki. In other words, you want to go punish that slime Armond. You know about Dr. Armond? Oh, I know him, alright. We were friends back in college. But we were always locked in an intense rivalry. Is that so? If you want to get to where he is, you'll need the Wings of the Wind. The Wings of the Winds? With that item, you can use a Medabot to fly in the sky. Then hurry, I've gotta... Now don't lose your head. I gave Nay the Wings of the Wind. Go there and get them from her. Okay then. Let's go talk to her then. Hello, Iki. Miss Nay, I need... Let me guess, the Wings of the Wind? I'm preparing them for you. How did you know I needed them? Grandfather thinks very highly of you. He thinks that you're the only one who can deal with the situation at hand. Why does Dr. Aki think that? Grandfather's been watching your exploits with the help of another pair of eyes. Another pair of eyes? Whose? Someone you know very well. He's probably very close to you. Anyway, we should really hurry. The preparations for the Wings of the Wind are complete. And we get the Wings of the Wind. And we also get an entire set of meta parts. I forget the name of this line, but basically it's the one you need to have assembled to use the Wings of the Wind. It's also the last female tin pet. At this point, if you've been following along, you have 8 tin pets, 4 of which are female. And you also get to pick one of the medals. I'm taking the rabbit medal because it's my eye is one of the best ones I can get at this point. It is worth mentioning, by the way, I may have mentioned this before, but obviously we're getting most of these medals as the story goes by. By the end of the storyline, if you've taken every opportunity to get a medal, you will only have 5 of them, though. The 6th one you don't get until very early into post-game. So don't worry if you're, say, like right before the final boss, and you only have 5 of these 6 medals. That's how it's designed to be. And also, I did a clever jump cut there because now I actually have the Wings of the Wind assembled. I gave it the Bat medal because it was the most compatible with the parts. This entire Medabot's purpose is basically anti-air, though, so... Not the most useful, but you can use it to go to any of the main screens in the game, like Medabot Island, any of the 4 Medaropolis screens, so on and so forth. I'll get there in one piece, Miss Nay. Yayo, yayo? I never realized just how big it really is. Dr. Armond and the others, they're inside somewhere. All right, let's get them. God, that is a really silly looking sprite. So this is the floating fortress Fiyun that those Robos were talking about. What does the Fiyun Stone and the Coding Kingdom have in common? Well, one was there, obviously. I don't know what's going to happen, but I know for sure I'm going to find out. If I recall, this was actually one of the final arcs in the original series of the anime. I actually changed all my legs around at this point. They all have air-type legs because the only battlefield in here is desert-type, meaning that you're going to be needing flying parts to do well. The interesting thing about this place, though, is that despite seeming very much like a place that would have random battles, it has no random battles. The only row battles in here are in set locations against, like, these air Medabots. There's another type later on, but we won't see that until next part. You cannot go beyond here. And guess what? These row battles are the exact same fights you fight in Medaropolis. So anti-air parts are still really good here. Kind of surprising for being a fairly climactic point in the storyline. I would have like 6 different kinds of random battles in here if I was the game designer. It's locked. Can't do anything about that for a while. I said you cannot go beyond here, blah, blah, blah. How unusual for a human to come. This is the greenhouse. We raise fruits and veggies here. Why do Medabots need fruits and vegetables? The doctor cannot eat carrots. It's a shame, too. They're really good for you. Why can't he? You know, you can use our sour lemon to create batteries. And we get a lemon. That's going to come in handy. It actually what does. So talk to that guy now rather than later. Is this a factory? Ugh. I wonder what they're making. Well, let's see. If it's Dr. Armond's fortress, they're probably making Medabots, if I had to take a guess. Ah, great, more of them. These ones don't fight you, though. It's dangerous, so don't touch the machines. It would be terrible if you got caught in one of them. Yeah, that would be kind of like the ending. Well, actually, no, kind of like the one death in Spider-Man for the PlayStation. This oil is the basic ingredient in all of our lunches. Humans can eat it, but I don't think they'll like it. You guys get lunch? Even Medabots get hungry. Just talking about hungry makes me hungry. I'm so hungry. Isn't it time for lunch yet? Ah, that's me in reality. But check this one for something special. It's an oil can. Dr. Meta Evil Special is written on it. There's a tin pet inside somehow. And you get the 9th tin pet, which is actually the last tin pet you can carry. I customize it off screen. It doesn't really matter what I'm going to do with it because I'm never really going to use it. But what's important is that you might remember I mentioned that there are 10 tin pets in the game, but you can only hold 9. You'll see the final one in a few parts, but basically there are just enough so that you can basically get either 3 or 4 females and 5 or 6 males. Also, we can trade our deluxe oil we got way back in Medabot Island for something here, so let's give it a shot. And we get Anti-Skyer, which is an anti-air part we've had for a while in the game by now. Questionable decisions. Ah, it's a human. It really is a human. He's got a Meta Watch. You're right, I wonder what kind of Medabots he has. Anything like me, I wonder? What? You guys act like you have never seen a human before. Get away from him at once. Yes, Mr. Harvey. Sorry, but it's so unusual to see any humans around here. I'm at a loss for words. Sorry about not introducing myself. I'm Harvey. Dr. Medieval put me in charge of these Medabots. The doctor even named me. It's a pretty good name, don't you think? And you are? Iki. That's a great name, too. There's nothing here, but you're welcome to take a look around. Well, thank you. So let's talk to people, I guess. You're pretty unusual. How about it? Want a row battle with us? Sure. It's the exact same fight as usual. Anti-air parts, you're like your best friend here. It's very refreshing to have a fight in a person every now and then. That was a sentence. Every now and then I like to try non-flying meta parts. If you're the one in charge, then you must know about this. Where's Dr. Medieval? I couldn't fly, so I was thrown away in the scrap pile. Dr. Medieval picked me up and made it so I could soar through the skies again. He really is a magnificent person, isn't he? Right. Yeah, you're right about that. But still, who the hell is Dr. Medieval? It's been a while since I've seen so many people. I'm actually just going to say it outright. Dr. Medieval is Dr. Armond's Japanese name. They, for some reason, decided to start calling him both at this point, which is, not the best proofreading. So, yeah. I don't think that's the name he goes by all the time in Japan. I think he's called that, like, 50-50, like they referred to him like that in the evil sense, but otherwise he's like Dr. Harabike or something. I'm not entirely familiar with the Japanese storylines, obviously. Be quiet in the library. There's a library here? Cool. I can't eat anymore. These Medabots are just lying around. Not much different from humans. This guy drank way too much oil, now he's all wacky. Wonder why he gets so weird when he drinks too much of this oil. You wanna try something? Oh god, drunk Medabots? How is that even physically possible? Sometimes the doctor uses this room. I haven't been keeping up on my cleaning duties, so no lunch for me today. That sucks. Let's check this computer, I suppose. Is this Dr. Armond's computer? Let's try booting her up. The top 10 music idols? How to catch girls. Dr. Armond. Threatening villain, everyone. Lots of stuff is scattered around. Lead wire, aluminum foil. Aha! If I use them, I can make lemon batteries. Cool, I made them. And we lost lemons, but we gained lemon batteries. This is truly important. It actually is. You need to do that. You came from the ground? The ground's a scary place, but you seem to live okay. I need more than this to pick me up after work. Oh, another guest. Another? I heard the other guest was a girl. Where is she? I only heard a rumor. I never even saw her. Well, I guess we can figure out who that is. It's too bad that humans can't drink oil this delicious. How sad it must be to be human. It's almost Medabot lunchtime. 1 can of oil for each Medabot. Okay, everyone, let's all show our appreciation to Dr. Meta-Evil. Toast to Dr. Meta-Evil. To Dr. Meta-Evil! Could it be? Do you want some oil too? If so, go to the oil factory and get it yourself. If you can get permission from Harvey in the square, you can get some. I don't really care about oil, but I'm really at a loss for clues for now. I should go back to that Medabot in charge of everyone. Harvey, I think? Then let's ask some more questions. Dr. Meta-Evil Special is the best. I don't think he'll be waking up soon. Also, I should mention, in every part after this, I'll just be, whenever I see the words Dr. Meta-Evil, I'm just going to be reading it as Dr. Armond, because it's the same character. Harvey, I wanted to ask you something. Yeah, Ike, what is it? Actually, what is it now? It's the warning. I guess this is where the Medabots down in Medaropolis came from. Obviously, that was pretty obvious to begin with, but now they're actually heading down there to do more. What's going on, guys? If I don't go. What? Go? Where? Iki, please wait here. The ground below is dangerous right now, so don't go talking to any other Medabots here in Fiyun. Harvey, are you okay? You don't look well. It's for your sake. Harvey! Well, let's try talking to other Medabots because we're told not to do it. Ah! They're the exact same row battle as usual. There's 3 of them that you can fight in here. I'm doing it for the extra experience points. But in the next room, there's going to be a lot more you have to fight, so get prepared to see a lot of anti-air part usages. But with that, I'm going to need to end this off here. Thank you guys for watching, and in part 25, we'll be continuing on the Floating Fortress Fiyun and hopefully making our way to Dr. Armond in the process. See you guys then.